Where there are sports, there are teams. Where there are teams, there are fans. And where there are fans, there is Fan Man.
The Windy City, the Big Onion, the City of Broad Shoulders. Whatever you want to call it, Chicago is a professional sports hotbed of activity. And its thirst for our national pastime is so strong that not one, but two Major League Baseball franchises anchor the collective lives of ravenous fans from Waukegan to Kankakee and far, far beyond. Today, you're in for a special treat as we take a trip to the North Side. Welcome to Wrigley Field. First opened in April of 1914 in this picturesque Lakeview neighborhood, the friendly confines have been home to Major League Baseball's Chicago Cubs for over 90 years. And in that time, this architectural relic has served as a baseball mecca, inviting fans and visitors from all over the world. As the oldest surviving stadium in the National League, Wrigley Field is second only to Boston's Fenway Park in years of Major League service. And as most Cub fans will tell you, this place is more than just a home for the Chicago Cubs. This is a home for Cubs culture.
Being a Cubs fan is like having a wife.
I mean, it's got its ups and its downs.
Ups and downs.
You have your good times and your bad times. It's like a lifestyle if you're a Cubs fan.
I love the Cubs.
When it comes to tradition, Cub fans certainly have their fill. From the rich, green, iconic ivy covering the outfield wall, to raising the W win flag after every victory, or to throwing back all the home run balls hit by visiting teams, the Chicago Cubs culture is as deep as it is wide. Remember, it wasn't until 1988, more than 50 years after the Major Leagues first introduced night games into the schedule, that the Chicago Cubs finally played host to a game under the lights. So while most franchises may feature an official team mascot, you know, a furry friend who pulls down the umpire's pants and distracts fans in between innings, don't bet on seeing any of those running around the warning track at Wrigley Field anytime soon. You know, the Cubs don't have an official, on-field mascot. Would you be in favor of adding one of those?
Yeah.
Yes, I love mascots.
Like a little baby bear running around the field.
No baby bear.
Not a live bear.
I don't know about that, but I'm sure the kids would love teddy bears or like a little cub, so it'd be cute.
I think it'd be awesome. I think it'd be cool.
They should.
Animals out here. This is baseball. This ain't a zoo.
Every college team does it. LSU has a tiger out there. Georgia has a dog out there. Everyone should have a real live mascot out there. You know, they should have.
You relate more to like something that is like soft, fuzzy, and
That's me, Dawson Banks. That's my girlfriend. Her name is Christy. And if things go my way, tonight I'm going to make her my wife. But before I ask, I have to tell her the truth about me. I have to tell her my secret.
So in other words, she didn't take it so well.
She didn't even let me explain.
Maybe you scared her.
Maybe, but I don't see how. I mean, I'm really cute as a man cub.
Yes, one could say that. It is a little weird, dude. Look, you're the only guy I know whose parents died at a Cubs game. You was raised by the Cubs organization and was genetically tinkered with by government scientists to create the perfect on-field mascot.
Listen, being unique isn't so great. I mean, no one cares. I can't get close to anyone. Do you know what it's like, not being able to do the one thing you were put on this earth to do? Do you?
I know, Dawson. Dude, it's not you, it's the Cubs. It's tradition. I mean, they would never accept a mascot.
Tradition? Tradition is getting in the way of my destiny. My destiny of being a man cub.
Yes, it may seem that way, but you have to be patient. I mean, you still have your job, right?
We're gonna have to let you go. I'm sorry, Dawson. It's not you, it's us.
Yeah?
No, that's a lie. It's definitely you.
The economy?
Nope, you.
What about modern technology, making human work like mine obsolete?
You.
Outsourcing?
No, it's you, Dawson. I mean, how can I put this delicately? You're just a terrible, terrible employee.
Oh.
Yeah, just really terrible. Stinksville.
But
Listen, Dawson, you just can't go around leading the office and take me out to the ball game whenever you feel like it.
I only do that at the bottom of the seventh.
But this is not a baseball game, Mr. Banks. Therefore, there's absolutely no reason whatsoever for sausage races or shooting T-shirts out of air cannons in the office. To be quite frank, it's not professional. And how about that partner we had from our corporate offices from St. Louis?
He had it coming.
He punched him in the face, Dawson. You punched him square in the 2 nostril holes. Now he's breathing through tubes, all because he made fun of a silly baseball team.
The Cubs are not silly.
See what I mean?
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know what...
Besides, from what I hear, the Cubs aren't much of a team anyway. What the heck was... You slapped me in the face and run out on the check? Oh, is he a bear or a fish mackerel? Holy mackerel, that was a slap in the...
Dawson! Dawson!
Fergie, I don't think I can do it anymore. No one wants me. Christy doesn't want me. My job doesn't want me. The Cubs don't even want me. No one wants a stupid old man club.
Yeah, I guess you're right. No one would want a stupid old man cub. Of course, a man bear? A lot of people might have interest in the services of a man bear.
Hank.
Aaron.
Albert.
Pujols.
Derek.
Jeter.
Joe.
Jackson, Morgan, DiMaggio, Torrey, Medwick, Maurer, Garagiola, Nathan. You want me to go on? Because I can.
Keeper.
An integral part of being a Cub fan is coming to terms with what many have dubbed the curse. In 1945, local business owner Billy Cyanis attended Game 4 of the World Series against the Detroit Tigers, except he wasn't alone. In fact, he brought along with him his pet goat. Well, those sitting around him weren't taking too kindly to the not-so-baseball-like smells of the goat, and before long, Billy was asked to leave the ballpark altogether. As Billy left, he put a curse on the Cubs, supposedly saying, "Those Cubs, they ain't gonna win no more." The Cubs lost the game and the series, and they haven't been to the World Series since. For many, the Black Cat of 1969, Leon Durham's error of 1984, and the infamous Bartman incident of 2003 are all very clear signs that there is a very real thing called the curse. Do you believe in the idea of a Cubs curse?
I absolutely believe in the curse.
My wife always tells me you can't win every year.
To an extent, I don't believe there's a curse per se, that's why they're not winning. I just think they need the right team to do it.
No, there is no such thing as Cubs curse.
No such thing at all.
No such thing at all.
I think the Cubs curse is more of a marketing ploy than anything.
Are you a religious man at all?
Yes, I am. I'm Catholic.
Do you think that maybe some religious higher power like Jesus maybe hates the Cubs and that's why?
I think just the baseball gods hate the Cubs, you know.
I don't think Jesus hates the Cubs. How can you hate the Cubs? And I believe there's a baseball god up there too, you know what I mean? You have to root for the baseball gods. Please bring us a Cubs victory today.
I don't even know how that could be even true. I mean, if like a higher being or an entity has to deal with like Cubs or something as trivial as like a sports team, that just blows my mind. I mean, there's so much more. There's poverty, there's trauma, there's so much more in the world that a higher being would have to deal with than just, you know, Cubs or Sox or Bulls or whatever, you know.
Jesus has no time to worry about baseball.
Exactly. That's exactly right. That's exactly right.
Yo, what up, Chicago? Y'all heard me? Yeah, I'm here. I got a little ditty about you. Scrubby dubbies. All up in it. Back when I was born in 1979, the baseball gods blessed the soul of mine. Made me a Cardinal fan, straight from the loot. While losing baseball games is all the Cubbies can do. Jesus, Buddha got it all above. Ain't giving much of that Cubby love. We get so close we can taste it. But in the end, it'll all be wasted. That's what you get for being terrible team. God's been you over for a celestial ring. In the Andre Dawson MVP in 88. You still finished in last, always been your fate. We in the playoffs, yo, 2 years in a row. But you didn't win a game, and everybody knows. But this is our year, Vanilla don't need no scrubs. Forget that, man. Jesus hates the Cubs. Jesus hates the Cubs, man. Jesus hates the Cubs. We ain't got a team, man. Jesus hates the Cubs. You stuck in a dream, man. Jesus hates the Cubs. Jesus hates the Cubs, man. Jesus hates the Cubs. Blaming on the go, a black cat, a bought man. Truth is, there's one team Jesus just can't stand. Chicago Cubs with all that losing glory, but Jesus won't even change that story. Pryor and Wood, you believed it through and through. Santos, Sandberg, and Sutcliffe too. At the end of the day, all across the world, 100 years later, no flag to refer. And it's Jesus' fault. He hits Zambrano with a passion. Close call at the plate, get a reaction. A building's falling apart, drunks are all around, and we're the biggest losing ticket in the entire town. Jesus loves the White Sox like 2005. Made us Cub fans the most bitter people alive. But this is your year, Pinilla, don't leave no scrub. Forget that, man. Jesus hates the Cubs. Jesus hates the Cubs, man. Jesus hates the Cubs. Ain't got a team, man. Jesus hates the Cubs. You stuck in a dream, man. Jesus hates the Cubs. Jesus hates the Cubs, man. Jesus hates the Cubs. Jesus hates the Cubs, man. Jesus hates the Cubs. We ain't got a team, man. Jesus hates the Cubs. You stuck in a dream, man. Jesus hates the Cubs. Jesus hates the Cubs, man. Jesus hates the Cubs.
Did I miss anything?
Not much. The Russo called for a suicide squeeze. Pinella sniffed it out and called for a pitch out, but the batter got their signs confused and the catcher got crossed up. Ball to the backstop, 2 runs scored. Other than that, no, he didn't miss much.
Keeper.
comes to legendary players from Chicago Cubs history, there is no shortage of all-time fan favorites. From Hall of Famer Ernie Banks to Billy Williams to Ron Santo and Ryne Sandberg, the list of greats is long. But with two iconic pitchers sharing the same retired number at Wrigley Field, there may be some debate as to who the best to ever wear the number 31 actually is.
Who is the greatest pitcher in Cubs history to ever wear the number 31?
Maddox?
Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. I'm terrible at numbers, man.
Greg Maddux.
I'd say Greg Maddux. It's gotta be Greg because he doesn't know our time, so Greg Maddux.
Fergie Jenkins.
Do you think Greg Maddux is seen as a sex symbol?
Yes.
And I got his bobblehead to prove it on Tuesday night.
It looks like we have a new member of the group, Neil.
Welcome, Neil.
Hello. This is a group where people can come together and try to find some measure of peace, some solace, knowing that Greg Maddux is no longer on the mound. But even in the face of that, we can live healthy, productive lives. And that's what we're here to do today. Take one step closer to being normal. Would someone like to go first and share their story with Neil, our newcomer?
Well, Neil, my name's Jamie, and it's been tough. A couple of years, and these guys now, I just can't, I steal a lot of Greg Maddux merchandise.
My name is Ramon Neal, and I am obsessed with the number 31.
I'm Barry Kleinschmidt. I basically turned my back on baseball the past year. I want nothing to do with it. I've been seeing something else, cricket. They bounce the ball, they hit the ball. I'm not even sure what they're doing, but I watch it for hours, days even.
I love Greg Maddux, and he loves me.
The goggles, some sunglasses, this teddy bear that kind of looks like him.
31, 31, 31, 31. Okay, 31, 31.
And good Greg Maddux he doesn't deserve that. He doesn't deserve thievery.
But I hate cricket. Greg Maddux doesn't play cricket.
Thanks to this group, I am getting better every day. I can interact with people more normally and with cats.
Thank you so much, Jeannie. Your progress is an inspiration for all of us. Neil, would you care to share a little bit about your personal narrative?
Sure. Well, I mean, ever since he retired, I just haven't felt like myself. A void that I try to fill with a number of activities, but none of them seem to work. You know, I pay the neighborhood kids $5 to reenact the '95 series. I yelled at a kid because he didn't do Fred McGriff justice, and I said, or David justice, frankly. And I said, this is not what Greg Maddux would want. I feel like I'm in a safe place here, though. And I also enjoy cats.
It sounds to me like Neil could really benefit from us together.
So, man.
Gonna get better.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Come on, man.
6, 7,
It's all right.
8.
It's all right. You don't have to do it. You don't have to do it.
Okay.
It's cool.
Do I like baseball? Am I a baseball fan? Oh, yeah. I don't know. Do you like to take a bath? I mean, do skinny kids like to not eat? I am not just a baseball fan, a person, athlete, star, victor, hero. I am baseball. People have compared me to Keith Hernandez and Leon Durham and a little bit of like Mitch Williams in the way I look. That's fine. On the field, I am more of a Babe Ruth meets Albert Pujols meets Alex Rodriguez meets Reggie Jackson meets all those guys. In high school, I suffered an injury. The injury I had is a torn mental labrum. I have a personal assistant, Eduardo.
Brother-in-law.
Brother-in-law, he's my brother-in-law, but he's my personal assistant. I'm married to his sister. I have to babysit him. Oh yeah, see, El Balo es too alto. And up and down. Okay. I'm a grown man, babysitting a grown man. Oh, that's it. Strabo Choclery. I wrote a language, and because I am a baseball fan, it's unique to baseball, and that it is a language based on statistics commonly found in the game. For example, RBI ERA Pacoda. We are in my bedroom. Yes, my bedroom. The Mike Pullman's bedroom. And yes, you will notice there are no things on my walls. My walls are blank because I practice Zen. And Zen is all about nothing on your walls, even if you have a lot of awards, which I do. Ah, yeah! Yeah! Get up! Oh, you're all right. Oh, he's fine. He's fine. He just rubbed some dirt on it. He'll be fine. Woo! I got it.
Oh, come on! Unbelievable! Unbelievable. This clown has left 9 runners on base this game. That is definitely a new MLB record.
Actually, it's not. The record for the most men left on base in one game by one player is 12. Glenn Becker did it in 1972 with the Cubs. Todd Helton did it too in April of 1998 against the Reds. Rumblinger really had his number that day.
Keeper.
No matter how you look at it, being a Cubs fan is not an idle task. It requires love, loyalty, and passion. A joyful ride complete with its own unique ups and downs. Being a Cubs fanatic is synonymous with being alive. It's more than just supporting a team. It's being a part of a culture so great and so storied that one simply can't imagine not being a part of it. And believe me when I say, Cub fans will be there when they finally go all the way. Join us next time as we go to another city, another team, and see where the fans take us.